Hey guys, Matt here from Annealing Made Perfect. Just doing a quick video here on the amp press. I've got quite a few emails now from people who say that the press will not seat the bullets fully and that the forces that they're experiencing are quite high. And quite often that's a result of loading virgin cases for the first time. So we're just going to do a quick demonstration here to show you why that might be the case. So as an example here today, we've got some virgin 308 Lapua cases, and I'm just going to take two cases at random out of the box, and we'll just put that in our loading tray here. You can get this from Creedmoor Sports, by the way. So I'm just going to take my micrometer here and start off by measuring the outside neck diameter here. So what we've got here is, I'm getting a maximum here of, just getting it right here, that is about 0.336 of an inch. So 0.336 for that one. And on this one here, pretty much, yeah, exactly the same, 0.336. All right, so just that's what it was, just showing the micrometer scale there. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to charge these. We're going to prime it, charge it, and then we're going to seat the bullets with the amp press and show you the resulting traces. And so we'll go do that and we'll come back. Okay, we're back. We've charged these cases now. They're primed and loaded. So we're going to now seat these bullets with the press. Now, just to be able to show this, by default the press comes with a maximum force of about 176 pounds. And when it gets to that value, it'll automatically retract. Usually that's not enough to seat these bullets in virgin cases, so I've actually gone and manually up to that force to a lot higher to allow us to do this test today. So we've got these two cases. The press, I'll just turn the press on quickly here and connect it to the software, so letting it do its boot up sequence. I'm going to connect it via Bluetooth here to the Mac. Okay, so that's now connecting there, or zeroing. And I've already adjusted the RAM for this die, but I'm just going to do my Find X0 on the empty die, as you normally would. Okay, so that's ready to go. Now we can seat these bullets here. So these are Burger bullets going into these cases. So first one going in. Okay, seating this one. You can see the press struggled quite a bit there, and we've got a maximum force there of about 250 pounds, which is very, very high. That's a lot higher than we would normally see. So that's the first one done. Doing the second one. And there's the second case in there. So again, very, very high. That's 230 pounds required to seat that one. And if I hadn't adjusted the seating, the maximum force on the press, it would have probably stopped and retracted about halfway in due to the default max force of the press. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take these two cases, we're going to shoot them, and then we're going to go and reload them with the exact same neck tension. We're not going to do anything else or anything fancy. We're just going to reload them with the exact same neck tension as the virgin cases were before, and let's see what the difference is. Okay, so we've gone and shot these two cases now, and we've resized them just using a bushing die, so no mandrel or expander or anything like that. So I'm just going to quickly measure these just to confirm that they are the same diameter as the starting case. So just coming in here, just getting it, yep, so pretty good there. So that's definitely hard to tell, but that's 336 again. And on the other one, just trying to get the, yep, so there we go, again, 336. So now we're going to take these cases, we're going to prime them, load them, and then we'll come back and seat them. Okay, so we've got those cases loaded and ready to go now. So just going to take the bullet, take the first case here, and let's see what we get. So you can see the first one is a lot lower, and we're just going to take that one out. second one in. And there you go. So both cases, that the only difference being we've shot them, you can see it's halved the force required to seat. And just bear in mind here, the normal peak force on the press by default is roughly about here. So these would have seated absolutely fine with the default max force of the press. So let's talk about maybe why this is the case. When you get brass that's brand new, it obviously hasn't been fired, and it's basically squeaky clean on the inside. So you've got basically a very clean, smooth bullet going into a very clean, smooth neck. Now when you fire the case, it's going to form a carbon layer on the inside of the neck, and that we know as a lubricant. You might see a very similar high peak force if you clean with stainless steel tumbling, due to the necks being basically stripped of any carbon that might be built up. And again, you're back to that metal to metal contact when you're seating the bullets. So anyway, that was a very quick video to demonstrate the difference between loading virgin cases versus once fired with exactly the same neck tension. So the only variable here with these two examples is that one's been fired, and we've had the cases were fired versus not fired. If we were to do our normal practice of brushing the inside of the neck before seating, these values would be even lower. They'll tend to be half that, and actually more consistent. But for the purposes of this video, we've tried to make only one change to demonstrate that. So shooting versus basically fire formed and shot cases versus virgin cases. So that's another one of our frequently asked questions we get all the time, and hopefully we've answered that today in this video here.